This video is for the Real News versus Fake News Project Assignment 3 survey. First, you're going to go to drive.google.com. You're going to click on New, and then click on More, and click Google Forms. Next, what you're going to do is where it says Untitled Form, you're just going to click and drag to highlight that, and then type in something like real versus fake news. Then what you're going to do is click where it says Untitled Question. And what you're going to do is type in a question that's similar to what we see here. So make sure you highlight to get rid of it. So did you find our first article to be a reliable news story? And then you're going to click yes and no. Then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the plus sign to add another question. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to click where it says question and type something similar to this. Explain why you think our first article is or is not a reliable news story. And it should say paragraph next to it. If it doesn't, click the drop down arrow and change it to paragraph. Then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the plus sign to add another question. And then from here, you're going to type a question that's similar to the following. Did you find our second article to be a reliable news story? And you're just going to scroll down and again click yes and no. Then from here, we're going to click the plus sign one more time to add the last question. And the last question is going to be something similar to this. Explain why you think our second article is or is not a reliable news story. And again, make sure that it says paragraph. And then from here, what you're going to do is click on the plus sign again, and then you're going to type in a question similar to the following. Did you find our third article to be reliable, real? Hit yes and no, and then you're going to click the plus sign again to add the next question. And basically the next question is going to be why did you find it to be reliable and real? And you just want to make sure that it's paragraph. So then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll up to the top of your survey and you're going to click on the gear. And then from here, what you want to do is click on collect email addresses and click on limit to one response. And then click on save and make sure it says restrict to users in Hanover Public Schools. So then click save. Next, what we're going to do is click on the eyeball to actually see the survey. And then you're going to click at the top to highlight the URL. And then you're going to hit Control-C on your keyboard. Then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to open up a new tab. And in this new tab, you're going to go to tinyurl.com. And then from here, what you're going to do is click under where it says enter a long URL to make it tiny, and then hit Control-V on your keyboard. Then from here, you're going to give it a custom name, so or custom alias. So for example, you'll type your name and your partner's name. And then what you'll do next is click on where it says make tiny URL. And so then from here, what you'll do is copy the tiny URL. It's just taking a moment to load. Okay, so you'll click on where it says copy to clipboard. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to go back to your Real News project. And then on slide 7, you should have where it says survey. You're going to click where it says click to add text. And then hit Control, Shift, and V on your keyboard. And then what you're going to do is click and drag to erase where it says https://. And then you're going to type in something like, please fill out a survey at the URL shown here. And then what you're going to do next is click outside of the text box and hit backspace on your keyboard. So now people in your audience will be able to go and take a survey once you're done presenting. And that's it.